Someone never afraid to get his hands dirty is the president and CEO of the Spartica Foundation. It's Antoine Hines. We're glad to be here. Tell us about Spartica.
Spartica Foundation is basically an organization helping veterans as well as wounded warriors across Hampton Roads to help them find a purpose and passion through community service and community empowerment. We're ensuring that our wounded warriors and our veterans that transition from the military have something that they're a part of, that they can come home to. So I'm a wounded warrior myself, and I did 10 years in the military, and I didn't have those buddy systems I have. So we're creating our volunteer service or organization that's coming out here, teaming up with universities, colleges, and businesses and things across Hampton Roads to ensure the transition is empowered. We're honoring our veterans and our wounded warriors. We're embracing them as they transition out of the military. We're empowering them through jobs as well as community service and doing things throughout. And then we're remembering our fallen heroes that have died in Iraq and Afghanistan and other wars throughout America.
And these guys are smart too. They got one of the Old Dominion's largest teams, got a bunch of guys from the baseball squad here, and they're doing some good work. Talk about the work that's going on.
Well, right now we have this house that was donated to First Baptist Butte Street through a young lady who wanted something good to do with it. So they are actually refurbishing this home for female veterans that will live here that were formerly homeless. So the women as well as the kids that were veterans will live here, and the community will get involved. That's why the ODU baseball team, and that's why Win for Warriors is part of this. So the community is going to uplift and empower these women as they move in.
Thank you for your service, and thank you for doing what you do.
Thank you.
Working with the group's Wins for Warriors today, you see number 35. Number 35, the number of former Old Dominion star and current Detroit Tiger star Justin Verlander. With head coach Chris Finwood, Wins for Warriors important to Justin, it's important to the Monarchs.
Well, without a doubt, you know, Justin does a tremendous job supporting that charity, and it's such an important one as it helps out our veterans. You know, when they come home, helps them with housing, which is what we're doing today, jobs, things like that. And so this is just one of the many projects that his charity supports, Wins for Warriors. And he was nice enough to send all our guys these great T-shirts to wear while we were working today. So we're awful proud to be a part of that Wins for Warriors Foundation.
Coach, learning goes on in the classroom, it goes on the baseball field, but also beyond the campus lines too, doesn't it?
Well, it does, Ted. And I tell our guys, you know, anytime we do anything service-oriented, in the community especially, you know, we get a lot more out of it than we give. And a few hours of sweat and dirt under your fingernails and picking up trash, we're helping repair a foundation, ripping out old walls. And, you know, this is such a great project because they're going to put 4 female veterans and their kids in here, families, and give them a place to live that don't currently have one. So very fulfilling, and, you know, we feel privileged to be a part of this.
Making headlines in the offseason. Well done.
Thanks.
The sounds of the power tools work going on behind us. One of the Monarchs helping out is one of the newer members of the team. It's Jason McMurray. Welcome aboard. What's this like for you?
This is definitely a good time. I'd never heard of Justin Verlander's foundation he's got going for wounded warriors or warriors in general, and I think it's a great opportunity to give back to the community that we get to play in front of, and also a guy that played for us and kind of paved the way in our program as well.
What kind of things have you been doing out here, getting the hands dirty?
Yeah, we've been digging holes back there. They're going to try and extend the house a little bit further that way. I think they said they're going to have 4 bedrooms, so we've been digging holes for foundation.
A foundation for this team as well. You haven't played an inning yet for the Monarchs. You just transferred in, but it has to get you closer to your teammates when you're rubbing shoulders right this, doing something for others.
Yes, there's no doubt. We earlier in the year we had a little Navy SEAL workout. They came out and worked with us, and that was an awesome experience. But anytime you can get away from the ball field with your team that also involves teamwork and doing things that we've never done before, it's kind of out of our comfort zone, but it puts us right into a comfort zone knowing that the guys next to us are doing the same thing.
They're calling for you. They want you to get back there. Thanks, Jason.
Yes, appreciate it.
Well done.